Hello, welcome back to my kitchen. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. Today I'm showing how to make this delicious vegetable sauce. I call it Eforiro Light. So if you want to see how to cook it, keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss an awesome recipe from me. For the ingredients, I'm going to let you know as we go along, but I'll start by prepping the onions. The list of ingredients are not a lot. It is a very simple recipe and it is very, very fast. If you're someone that you're always like, oh, the stress of cooking soup, the stress of making a sauce, you don't have to think too much on this one. So I'm just starting by cutting my onions. I'll be using vegetables that I bought from the supermarket in my last food shopping haul. If you remember, I bought two vegetables. I bought efotete and shoko. This is what we call it in Lagos. These are the vegetables you use when you're making eforiro, but you can use any other vegetable you like. It will have a different taste. You can use ugu, you can use spinach, you can use whatever else you like, but the taste will be different. So I'm just cutting them in big portions. Like, it doesn't have to be tiny because it wilts so much. It wilts in the sauce that you wouldn't even see how big I've cut it. So you're just going to prep the vegetables like that, cut the tete, cut the shoko. Ingredient prepping is one of the secrets of fast cooking. If you're someone that does not have time to cook all the time, you should make sure you ingredient prep, find a way to do it, maybe outsource it. That way your meal comes together quickly. And if you know what you're going to eat ahead of time, it helps you with ingredient prepping, which is why you should get my food timetable if you do not have it. I talk about it all the time in all my videos. Get my food timetable. It gives you ideas of meals that you can create. So it gives you a schedule, but not necessarily the recipes. If you want recipes, you can get those from my cookbooks. I have two of them. I have a time to eat, which has a lot of recipes, about 30, and I have the Celebrate cookbook, which is a cookbook that has a lot of food that you can entertain with, really yummy dishes. So they are digital and you can get them by downloading them. The link to download will be in the description box below. Also check the comment section. I will pin it there. The next thing I'm going to prep is my pepper. I'm just going to cut it in little bits. Like I said, I ingredient prepped earlier, so I have tatashe that has been blended and boiled and it's in the fridge, and that's what we're going to use for the sauce, but it doesn't have pepper in it, which is why I'm chopping some pepper to add to this sauce. To avoid contamination, cross-contamination when you're cooking, if you're using maybe something like the same chopping board, always cut your vegetables first before you go with the chicken, if you have chicken or meat or fish to cut. So don't go and cut your chicken first, then now start cutting vegetables, because you are going to cross-contaminate your food. So these are chicken breasts and they cook in like 5 minutes. That's why I'm using it for this recipe. You just need to cut it in little bits. To season the chicken, I'm just going to add some salt and some chicken seasoning cubes and just mix everything together. You can leave it in the fridge for about 30 minutes for the chicken to marinate, or you can cook it immediately. I'm not adding a lot of ingredients to the chicken because I don't want to confuse the flavors of this dish. Next, I'm going to boil some water Once it is hot, I'm going to pour it into the shoko vegetables. If you're using, let's say, ugu or spinach, you don't have to do this process. This is just for shoko to get rid of the dark color. So once I've done that, we're going to go and make the sauce. In a pan, I've added some oil and I'm just going to add our chicken breast. If you want to cook meals that are really fast, things like chicken breast will help you out a lot. I use it when I want to make a soup that is really fast or sauce that is really fast. You don't need to boil all the meat, different cuts of meat, no. You just need to fry your chicken breast for about 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes on each side. I love using this kind of cookware for something like this because you can see those brown edges. That is so much flavor that will be going inside our sauce. It will deglaze once I add the tatashe that I have boiled earlier. So now I'm just adding onion and I'm just going to add our tatashe mixture along with the pepper and then mix everything together. I'll season with salt and then some chicken stock powder, and then now we'll add back our chicken breasts because this sauce does not take long to cook. Remember, I've already boiled the tatashe before, so the tatashe is cooked. You don't need to cook it so much. When you taste it now, it will taste delicious. This sauce on its own is very delicious if you do it the way I described. Just keep mixing. Once you see that the oil is floating to the top a bit and is beginning to separate from the sauce, then you know that your sauce is cooked. Now that the sauce is cooked, I'm just going to transfer both vegetables and give it a good mix so that it cooks completely. This takes about 1 to 2 minutes. Our sauce is ready. Look at how yummy it looks. It cooked very fast in like 20 minutes. You can enjoy it with anything. You can have it with rice. You can have it with pasta. I usually like to have it with spaghetti. You can have it with yam, potatoes, plantain, anything you want. You can just have it on the side. On this day, I wanted to have it with white rice and plantain and boiled egg, which is what I did. It was so yummy. I hope you try this recipe. If you do, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section what your results were. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!